What's up everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I will show you all of the steps to check your engine oil and add oil if needed in several vehicles for reference. First, I will point out that it is normal for even new cars to burn oil during use, and it is critical to check it regularly and add oil as needed to keep the oil at a safe level. This vehicle needs a quart added about 3/4 of the way between oil changes. This vehicle needs a quart added about every 1,000 miles. This vehicle needs a quart added about halfway between oil changes. And this vehicle needs a quart added about every 2,000 miles. So check your oil regularly. You will get the feel for your specific vehicle. And before checking the oil level, make sure the vehicle is on flat, level ground. And it has been off for about 10 minutes, allowing all of the oil to flow back down into the pan in order to get an accurate measurement. Now, let's check the oil level. First, you need to open the hood. There will be a hood release lever, typically located under the dash on the driver's side, and it should have a picture of a vehicle with the hood open. Here's the lever shown in 4 different vehicles for reference. They are roughly in the same area, and you just pull the lever to release the hood latch and pop the hood. After the lever is pulled, the hood will pop open about an inch. But you won't be able to open it yet. There's a second latch that must be manually opened at the front of the hood. It will typically need to be pushed over or up, depending on the vehicle. Moving the lever moves the hook, which releases the latch. And here's a clear view of this latch without the hood in the way. It gets pushed to the right to release the latch. On this vehicle, the lever gets pressed up to release the latch. And on this vehicle, the lever gets pressed left to release the latch. So, you will need to press a lever up or over in this general area to release the hood. The hood may have gas struts and stay open on its own. Or, it may have a hood prop that you have to manually move into place to hold the hood open. Now, locate the oil dipstick to check the oil level. In this vehicle, it has a yellow handle, and it will go into a round tube. On this vehicle, it's located here. It won't always be yellow, but it will be a handle that goes down into a round tube. And here's another example for reference. And one more example for reference. And if you have any uncertainty, check your owner's manual. Everything is specified in the owner's manual. Now that the dipstick is located, get a rag and pull the dipstick all the way out of the tube, focusing on the end, which is where you will read the oil level. I wiped the oil off so we can get a clear look at it. So this is the full mark, and this is the add oil mark. And in between is safe to operate, and it's 1 quart in between. And 1 quart is the standard size of an oil bottle, which makes it easy. And to be thorough, this is 1 quart, and the other standard size is 5 quarts. There are often additional marks in between, and this one is split into thirds. So this one is 1/3 of a quart low, this one is 2/3 of a quart low, and this is 1 quart low. Now let's actually check it. First, pull the dipstick all the way out, and wipe the end clean with no oil. Then reinstall the dipstick, fully inserted. Wait a few seconds, and pull it out fresh to check the oil level. This one is halfway between full and add, so it's in the safe range, but it's a half a quart below full. Let's take a look at a few more for reference. This one specifies max and min, with 3 marks in between. So this is a 1/4 quart low, a half quart low, 3/4 quart low, and 1 quart low. If it's kind of hard to read the oil level on one side, turn the dipstick over. Sometimes it's easier to see the oil line on the other side. This one is a half a quart below full. This one is also a half a quart below full. It has a max line and a min line, and no additional marks in between. And for the last example, this one is just below the full mark. It has a full mark and an add mark, with no additional marks in between. So there's a few examples, but there will always be a full mark, an add mark, and it's safe in between. And the difference is always 1 quart. When you reinsert the dipstick, note that there are O-rings on the top. These seal inside of the tube when it is inserted, so make sure to push the dipstick all the way down into the tube so it seals. Now, if you need to add oil, find the oil cap. It will be on the top of the engine with the oil can logo and the required oil weight. This one needs 5W30. Here's another example, and this one also uses 5W30. This one uses 10W30, and this one uses 5W20. But check your owner's manual for full details to see if you need conventional or synthetic oil, or require any special certifications. That's why it shows a book with an I in it, to check your owner's manual for more information. If you do need to add oil, remove the oil fill cap. Insert a funnel if it's needed. Get the correct oil for your vehicle. Add the required amount of oil. And the bottle typically has a window on the side so you can see how much oil there is. Then reinstall the oil cap. Now that you're a pro, check the oil level to make sure it's at the full mark. Then you are good to go. Push the dipstick all the way into the tube so it's fully seated. Then close the hood by dropping it from about halfway. If it only engages the first latch and doesn't close all the way, try again and drop it from a higher height so it fully latches closed. So that wraps this up. I hope you found it helpful. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.